It's so dry in Texas, cattle and crop losses will start affecting food prices across the country. And as NBC's Charles Hadlock reports, some Texas cities are resorting to desperate measures.
At this sale barn in Waco, the auctioneer can barely keep up with the cattle drive of animals being sold at a loss. Ranchers can no longer feed them. Their pastures have turned to dust, and their ponds, which should be filled with fresh water, are bone dry.
I can order some more.
Michael Steinhauser runs a farm and ranch business in the worst drought in a generation.
This will be one that people talk about for years to come.
And it's one consumers will be paying for in grocery stores in the months ahead. There's plenty of beef on the market. The cattle being sold today are keeping prices down. But what about 6 months from now?
Let's say, next year it rained and they wanted to replenish their herd. They want to get some more cows. Where do you find those cows when so many of them have been sold already?
The same is true for the price of corn, wheat, and soybeans, used in so many grocery products, already up 4% from last year. Like these sunflowers, they've all wilted in the Texas drought. In West Texas, where people can't remember the last time it rained, they still somehow have a sense of humor about it. But make no mistake, this is a serious drought. Large lakes that supply drinking water to West Texas cities are mere puddles. In this lake, less than 1% of the water is left. Pump stations are high and dry. With lakes and water tanks running dangerously low, cities are desperate to find new sources of water. And one may have found it in an unlikely, if not unpleasant, source. Sewage water. The city of Big Spring is so desperate for water, it's building a plant to recycle its sewage.
The quality of water that we're going to be producing from the raw water production facility is essentially water that you could deliver to somebody's tap.
Fresh or not, for now it's the only water in sight, as the dry Texas wind brings no rain. Charles Hadlock, NBC News, Big Spring, Texas.